The One Piece TCG does a great job translating the cards from the manga and the anime over to the card game. So let's take a look at Bandai's great top-down card design. You know this one's a fan favorite, which is Don Quixote Rocinante. First, let's take a look at his character and see how it translates over to the cards. You might have heard the name Don Quixote before, and that's because you're probably thinking about Doflamingo. Well, guess what? He has a brother, and this is what they look like as kids. This is their mom right here. Long story short with these two, family is world nobles called celestial dragons, but basically their father rejected that and wanted to live amongst normal people, which caused a lot of problems. So much so that it's only Doflamingo and his brother Rocinante. But Dofi ended up being a pirate, and Rocinante went and joined the navy. Later down the line, with the help of Sengoku and some time, Rocinante goes back with Doflamingo and joins his crew. This is where we meet up with Law's backstory, where he meets with Rocinante. Rocinante tells him the truth about him and that he can actually speak and he's not kind of a dunce. We see this moment here translated to the cards. We see this translated in his first printing, where he's even showing off his Devil Fruit ability, which is the Nagi Nagi no Mi, basically making him the silent man. Create an area where sound just does not get transmitted. He can kind of scale it to any size that he kind of wants. Skipping ahead, he ends up taking Law and tries to go find a doctor that's going to heal him. This is because Law is facing a deadly disease that is going to kill him. Someone with no other options basically has to resort to stealing the Opi no Mi, which is the Devil Fruit Law acquires later. She says is the only way that's going to cure Law's disease. You see this on the card X Barrels, and you can even see Rocinante in the background infiltrating their area. Side fact, X Barrels is related to X Drake, literally his father or uncle. Don't hold me on that. Anyways, Rocinante steals the fruit, gives it to the Law. Of course, there's some consequences to doing that, but Rocinante is more than ready to take on that responsibility. Rocinante was seen as a protector, and therefore, on his first printing, that's why we see that he has the effect blocker on there. His next printing, he gets blocker again, but he also gets another effect that does add to more protection. Hell, his leader effect even has blocker on it, being the only leader currently to have blocker on it. The newest Odyssey one also has blocker with the effect to restand itself. The one I love the most is the 8-cost version. Protects all your 5-cost characters from KOing effects, and has the neat fact that on play you can rest him and play out a 5-cost character. It has to be green. It ties perfectly into your Trafalgar Law. Isn't that nice? Let me know if there's a character you want to see on these.